Before anything else, smash that like button and comment down below with a powerful, original motivational phrase that you live by. Something bold, something unique, something that defines your fire. I'll be reading and pinning the most impactful ones. And if this hits you deeply, you'll want to share it. You'll want to hear it again. Now listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will flip your entire understanding of money upside down. This isn't what your school taught you. It's not what your parents believed, and it's definitely not what the average person lives by. Understand this, and money won't just follow you. It will chase you. 1. Direct hit: the shocking truth. Most people spend their lives chasing money. But what if I told you the ones who truly become wealthy aren't chasing anything? They're attracting. Not because they're smarter. Not because they're luckier. But because they understand the game behind the game. The hidden psychological patterns. The dark truths about perception, value, and control. They know how to shape reality around them. 2. Performing art's the invisible game. You've been lied to. From the day you were born, society conditioned you to believe. Work hard. Get good grades. Get a job. Be obedient. And eventually, maybe you'll earn enough to survive. That system is a trap. It's not built for kings. It's built for obedient cogs. But here's the kicker. The people at the top don't follow these rules. They create their own. Money follows power. Money follows attention. Money follows perceived value. And if you don't master those 3, you'll be stuck fighting for scraps while others print wealth.
3. Brain dark psychology of value. Here's the truth that no one tells you. Value is an illusion. Think about it. Why do people pay $5,000 for a handbag? Why does a 20-minute call with a guru cost more than your rent? Because they've mastered the psychology of value. They control how others perceive them. And in a world where perception is reality, control perception and you control income. People pay for what they believe is worth paying for. Not what is valuable, but what feels valuable. If you don't create that feeling, you don't get paid. 4. Fire mindset over mechanics. Stop asking, how do I make money? And start asking, who do I have to become to attract money automatically? Because here's a fact. Tactics change. Markets shift. Algorithms evolve. But identity, true psychological power, that lasts. When you think like a king, move like a king, speak like a king. Money sees that. Power respects that. The world reacts to that. 5. DNA: the power of identity. Let me be blunt. You're broke because your identity is cheap. Your internal self-image doesn't demand respect, doesn't project certainty, doesn't inspire belief. Money doesn't chase uncertainty. Money doesn't follow neediness. Money is a magnet to power. Every billionaire you admire became a financial supernova because they transformed their identity long before their bank account caught up. The money came after, not before. You need to reprogram how you speak to yourself. Not, I want to be rich, but I am the kind of man/woman money is drawn to, because once your identity aligns with power, opportunities, influence, and wealth become inevitable. 6. Broom hidden beliefs that repel wealth. You may not see it, but right now you might be repelling money without knowing it. Do you feel guilty asking for high prices? Do you believe rich people are greedy? Do you tell yourself, I'm just not a money person? These are viruses, mental malware, planted in you by society, by the media, by your upbringing. Until you confront these subconscious beliefs, money will always stay one step away. It doesn't matter how hard you work. If your mind rejects wealth, your life will reflect it. Man lotus position, take a breath. This is deep work. You're not just learning tactics. You're unlearning lies. You're awakening the part of you that has always been royal. You just buried it under layers of fear, shame, and silence. Speech balloon, now comment below. What's one limiting belief you're letting go of today? And drop another original motivational phrase. Let the world know who you're becoming. Before we continue, if you haven't already, Smash that like button and drop an original motivational quote in the comments. Let your fire speak. Let your power echo. This is the Motivation Blessing movement, and your words might light someone else's path today. Fire. Now let's get to it. In section 1, we dismantled the lies. We exposed the mind traps that keep money running from you. Now it's time to flip the magnet, to use the dark truths, and to make money, power, and influence chase you. This is not for the faint of heart. These next ideas will either offend you or liberate you. 1. Ice Cube Silent Power. You've been taught to speak up, sell yourself, hustle loudly. But here's the truth. The most powerful man in the room says the least. Silence is not weakness. It is control. It is mystery. It creates tension, and tension creates attention. The loud beg. The silent command. When you speak only when needed. When your words are deliberate. When your presence is calm yet intense. You become a gravity field. People lean in when you talk. They chase your approval. They offer value to gain access to your energy. Learn to weaponize silence. And you'll never have to chase anything again. 2. Brain strategic selfishness. Forget what you've been told. Be selfless. Be humble. Give without expecting. Yes, give. But give strategically. Here's what they don't tell you. If you give too much without positioning, you become disposable. If you help everyone but neglect yourself, you end up broke, bitter, and invisible. Strategic selfishness is power. It means you. Protect your energy. Say no to anything misaligned. Prioritize your growth unapologetically. You can't pour from an empty cup. And a full cup, properly used, can build empires. Serve the world, yes, but from a throne, not from your knees. 3. Crown the king energy principle. Money doesn't just chase talent. It chases status. It chases energy. It chases the vibe of command. King energy is when you walk into a room, and everyone feels you before you even speak. It's not arrogance. It's earned confidence. Kings don't ask. They decide. They don't beg for deals. They set terms. Start treating yourself like royalty. Stop tolerating chaos. Cut off weak energy. Move with intention, not desperation. Make decisions fast. And always walk away from what disrespects your value. You are not here to convince the world. You are here to command it. 4. Chess pawn power plays and persuasion. Let's talk about dark persuasion. Not manipulation for harm, but influence through understanding human desire. People are not logical. They're emotional. They want to feel important, safe, seen, powerful. If you make them feel that around you, they will trust you. They will follow you. They will pay you. Use stories, not facts. Use curiosity, not force. Use confidence, not explanation. And remember, people don't buy products or services. They buy transformations. They buy status. They buy certainty. Become the voice that makes people feel sure. And they'll hand you money, loyalty, and influence on autopilot. 5. Globe with Meridian's systemic wealth building. Now, let's shift from mindset to structure. Here's the truth. Money that comes fast disappears faster. Unless you build systems. Wealthy people build assets that grow, real estate, stocks, businesses. Networks that multiply, strategic allies, power circles. Routines that protect, discipline, health, clarity. They don't gamble. They engineer. The broke live off adrenaline. The rich live off systems. Start now. Automate savings. Build a skill that compounds. Reinforce your brand daily. Create content that works while you sleep. Turn your time into assets, not just income. Build like you'll live 100 years. Move like each hour is your last. 6. Compass conclusion. Walk, think, and earn like money chases you. So here's what we've uncovered. The truth is this. You don't need to chase money. You need to become the version of yourself it cannot ignore. When you walk in purpose, speak in power, and move in strategy. Money chases you, not because you're lucky, but because you are now undeniable. This is the motivation blessing. This is where transformation begins. Speech Balloon, drop one final motivational phrase in the comments right now. Let the world see the power you're stepping into. And don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this is just the beginning. We're building an empire of thinkers, doers, and warriors. And you're part of it now.